24/7 Sports. It's your boy BSG. Excuse me one second. I gotta do something right quick. Just hold on for 1 second. Okay. I had to get that out. Now, in case you wondering, BSG, what you laughing about, man? Why you starting off the show you laughing already? Because I'm telling you right now, this gonna be a hot one, all right? All right? It ain't about graphics. It ain't about none of that. This is gonna be about me setting this microphone on fire because who was the first Negro, the first man, period, on YouTube in the world that told you that Markelle Fultz was going to be a bust? Who was the first one to do it? Oh, yes, that would be me, your boy BSG. If you don't already know, on my other channel, Online Barbershop, over 4 months ago, I did a video that said Markelle Fultz is a bust. Oh, I got so much hate, so many dislikes. Oh, you know nothing about basketball. Oh, who is this clown on the microphone? Oh, you know nothing. You need to jump off a bridge. Oh, boo, boo, boo. And now, after the Summer League that was just so-so, after Jason Tatum showed his ass up, after Donovan Mitchell showed his ass up, after Dennis Smith showed you that he probably should have been the #1 pick, now officially the Philadelphia 76ers have come out and publicly said, well, you know, right now is a time in our organization where we need to be patient. So what we're going to do here, we're going to bring Markelle Fultz off the bench. Hold on, partner. Hold on. You gonna do what? Say what? The Philadelphia 76ers, who have no point guard, who have the worst point guard tandem probably in the NBA. You telling me after trading with the Boston Celtics, after giving up more than you should have to move up 2 spots, you're trying to tell me that your crown jewel is already fading? What? You thought it was a diamond, you got a cubic zirconia. Oh no, what are you going to do? Listen, I'm sitting by my phone right now, Philadelphia 76ers. And for any other NBA team out there that wants to use my services, because this is why I started 24/7 Sports in the first place. This is not my first year doing this, man. When I tell cats that I've been watching NBA basketball for 30 years and that I have been studying the game since I was freaking 6 years old, I am not making this stuff up. I was reading the paper. I was reading box scores of NBA, Major League Baseball, and NFL games at 6. I didn't want to read no comics. I didn't want to play with no toys. I wanted to read box scores from the time I was 6 years old. And I have been ranking players, NFL and NBA, for years. I have been having these kind of debates with my friends in barbershops with grown-ass men. I'm 9 years old and I'm talking to 50-year-old and I'm going toe to toe on basketball. I've been doing this my whole life, man. So when you tell me that I don't know about basketball, I can understand you don't know me. You didn't grow up with me. But there's not a person in this world who knows my name, my real name, that would ever step to me like this. And so for all of these gurus, you ought to be ashamed of yourself because y'all make these kind of mistakes every year. Like I said, this is not the first time that I've called out a bust before he was drafted. In the Derrick Williams draft, I said he shouldn't be the number 2 pick. He ain't that special. I said it then. In the Darko draft, I mean, that was my hometown team. I was actually a moderator on DetroitPistons.com that year. And I'm like, yo, we need to be looking at this guy named D-Wade. Forget about Melo. Forget about Darko. We need to be looking at D-Wade. And people thought I was crazy then. So in the Evan Turner draft, I'm like, you know, Evan Turner, he's just an NBA player. I didn't say he would be a bust, but he shouldn't have been drafted where he was. I said that then. And now here we go again. So this is why I started this channel, for proof. So I can put my ideas out there and you can see if I was wrong or right. Now, I'm not always right. I've been wrong before. Like I mentioned before, I was wrong about Jaylen Brown. To be honest, I never should have even been commenting on Jaylen Brown because I didn't see enough Jaylen Brown tape. So that was my fault, me alone. But for the most part, 90% of the time, when your GM is wrong, I'm right. When your favorite blogger is wrong, I'm right. Because, oh my goodness, B-Ball Breakdown and Draft Express and all these people who get paid to make decisions all said Markelle Fultz was the next coming of somebody. They said he was the Messiah's son. They said that he dribbled on water. That's what they told you. And I'm looking at the tape. I'm looking at him play, and I'm like, what am I missing? I don't see nothing. What am I supposed to be looking at right here? Am I supposed to be impressed right now? So I watched another game, and another game, and another game. And I'm like, okay, this guy is a bust. And I don't know how it happens year after year after year after year when you people are getting millions of dollars. And I am doing this for damn near free. I just got my $16 check from YouTube the other day. I'm on here running my damn mouth. Should be doing something else for $16 and y'all getting millions to make bad decisions. So like I said, I am waiting by my phone GMs. I am waiting by my phone's presidents of basketball operations. If you want to utilize the services of your boy BSG, I promise you, in a corporate setting, I am not this loud, okay? I know how to be a corporate man. I know how to talk, and I know how to break down the information properly so that it can be digested by everyone in your personal player personnel department. I know how to I know how to talk like that. But I like to keep it real when it comes to my show. So, give me a call before you make your next Markelle Fultz decision. Now, the young man still has a chance to blossom, and keeping it all the way real with you, the Philadelphia 76ers are almost doing him a favor by having him come off the bench, because there's going to be much less pressure with him coming off the bench than starting. So they are actually doing, something good for his career, and he might still turn out to be a decent player. I never said that Markelle Fultz wasn't an NBA player. He is. I said he was a bench player who should have been picked at the end of the first round or in the second round. That's what I said. But it is absolutely embarrassing for you, Philadelphia 76ers, to give up what you did when you should have stayed where you was to get a guy that wasn't one of the top 10 players in the NBA. Here we got Dwayne Bacon in Charlotte that was the 40th pick, and this dude is knocking on the door for a starting spot. 40th pick. And it happens every year. How do you look at a guy like Dwayne Bacon and say he can't play? How do you look at a guy like Frank Mason and he's the National Player of the Year, but he can't play in the NBA? How you look at Isaiah Thomas? How you look at a Draymond Green who was getting triple doubles in college? But then you let him fall to the second round. Whatever metrics you are using, you need to throw them all away. Call your boy BSG. I will help you identify the diamonds in the rough. I will help you avoid making mistakes like you just did, because Philadelphia, you might be one of the top 3 teams in the NBA in the East right now if you had picked Dennis Smith, if you had picked Malik Monk, if you had picked John Collins even. There were some super talented people in this draft, and you needed a point guard. You would absolutely scare the living daylights out the other 29 teams if you had a drafted Dennis Smith. In fact, if you still have an opportunity to get him, if you can trade Markelle Fultz right now with 2 additional #1 picks for Dennis Smith, you need to get on the phone with Mark Cuban and try to make that happen today. I'm giving you that one for free, because you have made a mistake, and the longer this goes on, the harder it's going to become. So my phone is ready, okay? Call me, because as you can see, I am not afraid to make the decisions in the face of adversity, in the face of everybody telling me that I'm wrong. I care less about you people telling me I'm wrong. You know how many people been telling me I'm wrong my whole life? Are you serious? It doesn't scare me, because I put in the work. I study. I look at this stuff honestly more than I should. I should be doing something else, and I do have a business, and I do trade Bitcoin, and so I'm all right in that area, okay? But if I took my talents and did something else, you know, I might be okay. But instead, I come on here for free and give away this information, and I will continue to do so, because that's how I roll. 24/7 Sports, it's your boy BSG, and I'm gonna holler at y'all the next time somebody make a bust like Markelle Fultz.